But yeah, I have to make one so I can applaud others. Yeah, I like that. That's smart. Okay, I think everything's set. You all good on your end, right, Flagra?
I'm good.
Okay. What say you then we begin? It's time for turnabout it's called Turnabout Beginnings. Time for Turnabout Beginnings. I really hit affiliate just so I could use my own emotes. Lamau. That's a mood.
And people you want to use them, if people subbing can use them too. It's, yeah. Let her go.
Shut up. Come closer and I kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance.
Damn, got him. Oh shit. I'm on a hospital bed or something. I'm reading through the file of an old court case. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Terry Falls. Charge, kidnapping, murder, sentence, death penalty. Yeah, I think that was an IV rack. Falls met with a murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured at Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broke out of prison. That was a whole year before Mia and I ever met. Six years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. And here I thought we were gonna do another flashback in this game. Let's go. This ought to be fun. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. I never should have accepted this case. Good morning. Oh, don't be so jumpy, Mia.
I didn't do none. I swear, I didn't kill anybody.
Terry Falls, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So, why did you escape anyway? I'm sorry.
I didn't do that. I didn't kill nobody. I never lied. I didn't escape from nowhere.
But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago.
Sorry, I told a little lie.
What is with this inmate? He's too baby. For a serial killer, man, shit. Or like a mass murder, whatever. Yeah, for being a criminal.
Yeah.
Like him.
That's the best way of saying it right now.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed anybody.
Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? I'm really sorry.
They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear, I didn't kill her. I could never do that.
2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, Did you mean a policewoman?
Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
So that much is true. He didn't meet with the victim. Honestly, from my experience, there are incarcerated folk that act as such for one reason or another. Yeah. It could all be an act, but like, I don't know. Yeah, well, it's not...
They don't want to go back, then.
It's not often you find a Ace Attorney character that is acting out a character. Or at least, you know, pretending to be someone they're not. Also, I can't help but to keep staring at this, like, necklace he's got. Like, I thought it was a noose. It's just like a really tight golden chain. It's interesting.
Eccentric.
Yeah.
But I didn't kill her! She was alive when I left! She was alive! It's true!
I can trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Huh. I'm not gonna figure out the truth by just staring at the guy.
You're... Why are you here?
I came to see how little Ken was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den. I thought maybe you like someone to play with.
Oh. Where is Mr. Grossberg?
Ha! That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle of mummies in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando.
So that's your name. Huh. Diego Armando. I like it. I like this dude. He looks cool. Gaunt. Like, now actually seeing him without the visor and everything, yeah, he looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't say... So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices is here for me.
No. You got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine, an escaped death row convict for our first client.
Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though.
Question.
Kill him.
Question, David.
Question.
Okay.
Oh, crushing.
No. Question.
Oh, question. Oh,
Yeah, it was fine. Can I take the judge for this case?
You want to take the judge? Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Ha! Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well.
Really?
However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career.
Genius?
Well, it's about time to head in, kid. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time.
A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm also helping out a DK64 tournament right now.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm sitting at the room handing out the C file. Here is your link file.
I hope everyone's having a good day. We're stopping by, showing up today. I hope the Monday has been going well. My, what a week, huh? Captain, it's only Monday. Work was busy? Oh yeah, that's good. What? Well, for the most part. Yeah. Today was a Monday for the Mondays. Yeah.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Okay. Oh, I know that look.
Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. Can you see why I want to do it now?
Yeah, now I see it.
I want to be Canadian judge.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
So you're the new prosecutor and was taking a talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age.
At 20, Your Honor.
I guess her little kid hasn't earned her much so much of a reputation yet.
Oh, cool. We get him on our side. Okay. Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you.
Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently on federal death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Isn't that correct?
Precisely.
But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered.
So we're here to determine that Mr. Falls was responsible for her death.
Do you get his name, by the way?
Diego Armando?
No, Terry.
Terry Falls,
Yeah.
Oh, he falls.
You got it, kid.
Yep.
Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old.
A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted.
Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. A witness's testimony? The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
The policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be...
Exactly. The victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
Aha! I see. Sorry, again, 1 second.
Yeah. Look at this baby. Yeah, right? That little, looks like a little baby. My goodness. Like, I honestly, he's got such a, like, a wonder, like, an insane baby face, too. Well, okay, I'll just, like, well, I do want to keep things rolling, so. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago.
I'm good now, I just had to get those taken care of. With only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now.
Damn, he's all fucking bug-eyed and shit. Huh?
Yes. It's quite obvious the defendant is guilty.
Objection!
But wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure if I care for your word of choice or your tone of voice.
Wow.
He's doing the whack.
And like, honestly, the complexion of this dude, he's got no, like, sleep wrinkles and shit. Like, damn. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness.
I called the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. Yeah. Okay. Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. I finally got promoted to the detective division like half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, ma'am! You got any idea how much work it takes? What is it? You're really gorgeous. Excuse me?
He's got a nice looking coat and everything too.
No, seriously, damn, my heart. Oh, it's aching for you. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache. Okay, I got it.
Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Tell us about the incident.
Oh, my bad. Yes, sir.
It's fine.
Right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss.
Much is already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself.
Yes, sir. I got you. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here. This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. The river that runs under there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met there, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir.
I see. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge?
The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge.
Mr. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there.
Your Honor. If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
I just at least gotta get that picture.
I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at me like that, though I was some hoser. Detective, proceed with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Here we go, Mia. Hang on.
Okay now, listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake, and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready.
Alright, summary of the incident. Let's go. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into this car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Mr. Falls was arrested at police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain.
Well, you certainly have established an importance to the bridge.
Naturally.
Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination coming right up.
Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee.
I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here.
Can be a cold battlefield, right? Especially for a beginner. Why did my thing just all of a sudden froze up there?
I don't know. I don't see any noticeable frames dropped. Okay.
I don't need you to worry about me. I mean the defendant, the witness. Everyone's a beginner in here.
It's my internet too. Ha! You got me there. It is my internet time, so this is great.
Oh.
But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you got, kid.
It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching.
I love it. She watched an LP of the first Phoenix Wright. And she said, okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, well, we need to know what time that was. Let's figure that out.
A bridge up in the mountains? But why meet there?
Because it is a very important place to the defendant. That's why.
What do you mean by that?
If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage. And the place where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge. The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls.
Ha! Return to the scene of crime. How nostalgic.
Let's figure this out.
Mr. Falls had a car then?
Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right?
What? You mean the defendant drove his old car?
No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light.
Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves.
Is this guy sure how he feels about anything?
Not at all.
This is the photo of the stolen car's trunk. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. She's not taking a nap, that's for sure.
Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable.
The victim. She was stabbed in the back, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Ha! For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back.
We're talking about a woman here.
You can't tell from this photo, but the knife was stuck in her back nice and firm.
The condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car?
Man, this judge is on point with this shit. Let's go. Here's a photo of the trunk, but I don't see anything strange, do you? Man, why you saving your game, man?
Don't worry about it.
Ah, smart kitten.
Ah, damn it.
Listen up, kitten. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony.
A trap?
Walk into it carelessly, and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh?
No, it's not.
Well, if you want to have any chance at all, You better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards.
The ever-famous contradictions. I sure hope I can find some of those.
Okay. I guess I have to... I can't press that? Oh, well, whatever. Alright, whatever. Okay, yeah, no, I did save. Alright. Scared me for a moment.
What did the defendant have to say about this photo?
What he always says, ma'am.
I didn't do it! I didn't do none! Yeah.
I mean, that's all he says.
None? I wouldn't say he did none. At the very least, we know he stole a car.
It's just what he always says, Your Honor. And then he always says something like,
sorry. I told a little lie.
or something like that.
Well, in any case, it seems like he was caught and arrested.
Precisely. I need to figure out about this police checkpoint, actually.
That certainly is some impressive police work.
Well, no, actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up that checkpoint just after 5 p.m. We figured that Mr. Falls might just try to run.
What do you mean it was too close for comfort?
The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint.
That was kind of close. Any later and Mr. Falls could have slipped right by.
Listen up, kid.
Right.
We said this already.
Yeah. I guess we need to figure this one out.
This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
What?
The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
What? The defendant? The defendant called her?
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls.
A note?
Yeah, a top secret memo that she left in her desk. Hey, yo, hope the trials and tribulating are going okay. Yeah, I mean, we kind of just started this, so, you know.
They are kind of tripping.
Yeah, it has been going pretty well so far. Welcome in, Eggers.
According to this note, it seems who the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls.
Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me?
Ha, looks like the judge is even more sure his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer.
It's that detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person.
Hey, now, don't make that face at me. I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to.
What's that? The trap? With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky.
Damn ya.
Good. Adequate tribs make for good legal representation. It does. It certainly does. I think I need to start looking at this evidence. Okay, what else? Died from blood loss between 4 and 5 p.m. Okay. We probably need to figure this one out too. Let's just press everything.
Was the body of the victim discovered right away?
Yeah, we were really on the ball. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great. We even got to say, "Hey, don't move. We got you surrounded."
Wait a second. Isn't there something weird about that?
The location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about that crime so quickly?
Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right?
Huh. If that's what had happened, then she wouldn't have been killed.
And she never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Falls, but she left a note on her desk about it. If only I had noticed it earlier, maybe she'd still be alive.
I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone.
Interesting. We really don't got anything else to work with here. The problem is I see something strange, but I don't know how we call it out. There's a fucking crack on there. The criminal stuffed their body in his car. Okay, what are we looking for here? If you're going to get a caught in the trap, you can always look for contradictions afterwards. This criminal stuffed their body into his car and tried to make a getaway. I'm not trying to do that. Okay. Oh, well, now I have to take it. Alright. Because I already pumped a lot of stuff. I already pumped a lot of evidence out of this. How you doing, Wills? Welcome in.
Hey, Wales.
We don't have this photo of Trump, huh?
There should be something strange.
If she died from blood loss. Nope. There should at least be more blood in there. Alright, whatever. Hold on. Oh, the white scarf. Yeah. Objection! I've been pressing literally everything except for that. Shit.
Witness!
What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Faye?
I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I ever had to actually address someone like that.
You should have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure if I like this. Say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy?
Candy?
Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee.
Come on, Mia, shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective!
Yes, ma'am.
This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note, written by the victim.
The note?
It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, the special request.
I
have one very simple question for you, Detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo.
Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am.
And you stopped there? You should have looked for it.
The caller told her to wear it to identify herself. So I expect she just did that. Well, Miss Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this?
I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you are searching so desperately for. Is it this one, perchance? Where did you find that, sir? On Dusky Bridge. I was there first, and decided to conduct my own investigation. Why? Why didn't you tell me? I made a decision to keep all the pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. It's the safest place I know.
That hotshot shows a flair for the dramatic.
It's not exactly white, as the caller requested. But as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud.
Not surprising, it was drizzling on the mountain that day.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, he was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time.
This court will accept the scarf into evidence.
Okay. Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye?
Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck.
Very good. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there.
That sounds quite promising. Can't wait to hear all about it.
Everything is moving at his whim.
Don't forget, kitten, there's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
A genius, huh?
The real bitch. Huh? Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo was actually taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what was going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off.
Look at this photo. You really get the sense that this bridge is very high up.
It's about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below.
Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway?
Let's just say that it was a well-intentioned third party.
Aha! A potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom?
Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify. The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
So, as you can see, Terry Falls have both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
Aha! The truth's becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Yes, it is quite obvious. He's very clearly guilty.
Not again! That's not fair! I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean,
I got him real quick.
No worries.
Okay. Okay, there's an eyewitness for the accident. Photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the victim wearing the scarf, sir. Okay, just... Criminal shoved the victim down from behind us. On that tiny bridge? How the fuck would you be able to manage that? Hold on, let me see if I can take a shot in the dark here. Nope. Okay. Oh, it's worth the shot in the dark.
I don't know about that.
Oh, damn it. I hate that it doesn't like... There needs to be like a bigger like window for like when you press left or right.
Yeah.
The photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows
The victim is wearing a scarf in that photo, alright. So, about the witness who took this photo, what was this person doing all the way in the mountains?
She was taking photos of wild flowers, apparently. There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there.
The spirits? Now that you mentioned this photo. This cloudy fall-like thing? Is it a ghost? I don't believe it.
No, Joanna, no. I don't think it's a ghost.
You sure about the egg?
It's a little hard to see what is going on.
I also wish that this game also had like you can go back and see the text.
Yeah, that would have been nice too.
Like I know they do that in at least in Grade Ace Attorney.
Like the transcript, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that they do the same thing with the Apollo Justice trilogy, but I wish they did for this one as well.
Okay, I call bullshit on that. A little hard to see what's going on. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and snapped her in the back. Oh, yeah, that's probably the one we should press.
Is that part of the witness's testimony as well?
Of course it is! He pushed the victim hard in the back, and she fell down right on her stomach.
I remember that happening once myself. It was really brutal.
Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed? Or were you the one getting pushed? Or does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? But his mind-boggling tales and the way he said brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian.
Wow, oh, you know what, Mia? Okay, alright. She's a straight American girl.
Ha! Save your nasty look for the right person.
Huh?
Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself.
Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. The court record, huh? God damn it. I gotta stop doing that. I'm just trying to like... The criminal shoved the victim down from behind the Saturn. Oh man, I'm really just okay. I'm just acting like I'm like my just acting up today. All right. Let me double check this one again just in case. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Okay. Put out of the trunk of Fall's car. This was a lot of photo looking, that's for sure. What am I supposed to notice here?
Okay, now we're getting crackling.
Now we're getting okay. No, not that. That must have been when the scar fell off. Okay, maybe it's not time to actually look at the end stuff. So what do I do? Okay, so the loop can release a fairy tale, so in that case the answer is obvious. For what you believe is the truth. But that means that somewhere in that testimony is a contradiction. Okay. Yeah. Who is this eyewitness? She's a college student. A female college student? That's right. Meaning she's female and a college student, man. She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her. Maybe so, but as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her. Oh, for the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statements. That is all. What is that supposed to mean? The prosecution has other, more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student.
A female college student, eh?
I mean, she's female and a college student, sir. If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason why.
Please tell us about the more decisive evidence in question. I'm trying to keep a Canadian accent. It's just kind of hard to do because, like, I want to go, like... Because sometimes if I sleep, it can sound worse than what it is.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the victim with the scar, sir. Okay. Accidentally taken by the witness. How the fuck is it accident? Drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's hard to see. In what way would it be hard to see what was going on? Did this? Oh yeah. Drizzling, huh? Yeah, that's right. There was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. But not as dreary as the mood is in this courtroom right now. It looks like a cold front just moved in. In any case, the point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog. I even slipped and fell when I was on the bridge. It was really something. That must have been when the scar fell off.
So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, huh?
That's what the witness said. Well, it looks like she didn't remember about the scarf. But from what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight, ma'am.
The area was wet from rain. The bridge was probably wet too. Which would explain why the scarf was all covered in mud, but... there's something about this testimony that's still bothering me.
Talk about a surprise. I had no idea there was a photo.
So what do I do?
Do you really still believe him? Mr. Crybaby, I mean.
Of course I do.
So little kid believes in fairy tales, huh? In that case, the answer is obvious. If what you believe is the truth, then that means somewhere hidden in that testimony is a contradiction. One huge contradiction waiting to be discovered. That's your chance.
Okay. If it fell off on the bridge, I would assume there would be a little bit more than just being blue. That is not the... okay, that is not the logic. Okay. It's not the color, is it? Oh no. I thought it was gonna be like it. No, this is too. Okay. There was an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. Okay. I think I pressed this. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Wow, these ad breaks come in at such a weird time. Okay. Well, if she got shoved from behind. There it is. Okay. Damn. I need to like get my head in the game. I'm not like making the good connections today. All right.
It's early in the case. We still got time.
Yeah. So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct?
Yeah, and fog too. Just a generally soggy atmosphere.
Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere.
But this is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk.
Considering the conditions at the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
Well, by all means, please enlighten us at what isn't right. What is wrong about the photo?
Naturally, the answer is right here. The victim's...
The victim's code? As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it.
That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky Bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud.
That's exactly right. The other day, I found a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled.
Muddy beard. I do admit the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. If your honor had fallen in the shower instead of a muddy street, your glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, not muddy.
Fortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken.
Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day?
The surface of the bridge, huh?
Ha! A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like that. Or this.
Neither would a real woman. Of course I can. Here's the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy.
Oh yeah, the fucking scarf.
The evidence is this scarf.
Ah!
It should be obvious. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud.
No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo.
Jesus Christ, Edgeworth.
Damn, bro!
Jesus, man!
And the Edge does not like to get it, like, roasted, man.
This is Bratworth, by the way. This is before we got Edgeworth being Edgeworth.
God damn. Yeah, no, this is definitely past Edgeworth, but I didn't know he was this, like, pompous. Damn.
Well, like, this is like his first trial after being taught by Manfred, so you know.
Yeah.
Hey, same to you, buddy.
This phase of searching makes perfect sense to me.
I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction?
Huh?
For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we?
All right. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here.
Huh. You're doing pretty well for a little kid.
Mr. Armando.
No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? This false evidence, it's one of those three.
It's gonna be the... It has to be her in the car. That one feels so nasty, like, so unnecessary.
What you just said, I'm not sure I like that.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over here that said it.
This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence in the court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence to the flimsiest scam it really is.
Yes. The false evidence in this case is the...
body in the trunk?
If the victim really did try to repel her killer, and if she did fall down on the bridge, then you would expect her coat to be dirty. Therefore, the body that was found in the trunk of the car, it was not the body of Valeria.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a leap. I wouldn't exactly say that.
Well, what do you have to say to that, Miss Edgeworth?
Objection.
Not only a whisper, but he mixed in a sigh too.
Valerie Hawthorne was more than a simple meter maid. She was more than a simple. She was a sergeant. There's absolutely no chance that a mistake about her identity could be made.
I guess he's right.
From this point on, Miss Faye, I will penalize you for making unsubstantiated accusations.
Oh, don't do it, Mia. Don't cry until you get home.
In any case, the score is not that bad, except okay, I've said this already.
Yeah.
So high.
Alright. Well, I guess it's the testimony then.
It's a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Yeah, that's what the witness told us.
That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That's true. Huh. It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder would have called him in the first place.
Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth? It appears that we'll need to hear from your mysterious mystery witness as well, after all.
You should brace yourself for the brutal truth. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time.
What Mr. Edgeworth said kinda worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth?
Now, let's proceed with the testimony.
Lot of heart, lot of heart, lot of heart.
Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes.
This is it, Mia. The battle begins here.
Witness, what is your name and occupation? Oh, actually, you know what? This bitch. Okay.
Yes, this bitch.
This bitch.
This bitch.
This bitch.
This bitch.
Everyone is so silent I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
I want the pitter-patter over your... Okay, never mind.
Hey.
That was actually a blooper line from the anime.
Oh.
It was from the first case. Like, you'll have to see it later on.
Oh yeah, I have to.
When I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double dozen and a dozen donut holes. A double and a dozen donut holes. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite.
Hey! Not so fast!
As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Faye, you could have learned a lot from this man.
If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me.
Sir? Eh? Yes, my dear? This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just want to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Not at all! It's no trouble at all.
Now then, will we please have your name and occupation?
My name is, Melissa Foster.
That's bullshit.
Now. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
She's a fucking serial killer. You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct?
And you were the one who took this photo? Is that accurate?
Ah! How can you be so mean? Hi, Aiden. Yes, her again. Now see here, what are you doing shoving that in her face like that?
Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous.
For fuck's sake, she took it!
Next time I'll be forced to penalize you.
I'm gonna penalize his foot up your ass.
I don't like the turn this has taken.
Me?
Is she staring at me?
And you would be...
Huh? Oh, I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey.
I see. So you are. Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best.
Oh. This must have been the case.
I was using my camera to take some flag pictures of wildflowers. Then, I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's why I hurried to take the photo that shows a crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police. By the way, where were you staying when the incident occurred?
I believe the map would be of help here.
I was standing right over here. I was standing in a beautiful field, surrounded by tall cliffs. So you took the photo from that location, eh? I bought the camera I was using at the time. I brought the camera I was using at the just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to. Oh ho ho! What a cute camera, just like its odor. Alright then, Miss Faye. Time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again, and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel.
Oh my god.
I'm a total simp, eh?
I'm not liking this bias, eh?
Do you have any idea what they were fighting about?
Oh, bless.
I have no idea. Why do you ask that?
Oh, I just thought that maybe you overheard what they said.
I would never eavesdrop. I've got more class than that. That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drive the witness down to your level.
call bullshit on this one. Maybe I gotta put it on this one though. Yeah, I'm not dealing with her bullshit.
Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was.
But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Oh! My apologies, young lady. But Miss Faye's dissertation is not without a certain amount of merit.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can he?
I'm sorry, I'm a very bad girl. I used up it all up. The film, I mean. You ran out of film?
How the fuck do you run out of film? You only took one shot.
This photo was the last one.
What?
Oh, I guess that would make more sense, yeah. Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos of the witness herself, playing among the wildflowers.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
No, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it.
So, you took photos of yourself?
It's called a selfie, Miss Faye. I remember taking some photos of myself once, too.
Please, no details.
It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all. Ugh.
Wait, just a minute.
Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
Miss Foster, perhaps then you can tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet. Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy.
I might need to take a drink break.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my throat's getting a little scratchy, so can I quickly get some drink?
Yeah, sure. Don't worry, I can handle it for a bit.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
Huh. It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Yeah, it's sickening.
Okay, so you're using my camera to take a picture of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up at the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. The victim turned around and tried to run away, but what the fuck is she running away, dumbass? I'm not this fucking bitch.
Your testimony is a fucking joke already. Huh? What? I just...
Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not. I don't know for the fucking Canadian. I didn't know Canadian, eh? Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry, eh?
One short testimony and two bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were two contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, Well then.
She would have hit it dead end.
You said 10 yards, but she could have ran even 5. Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side.
Fucking get her ass. Fuck her up. Whoa. Hey, welcome to Canada, eh? What does all this mean, eh?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court. Just a moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion. What do you mind? There's one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you say?
What are you referring to, eh? It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it. So, you're saying... I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident.
Ridiculous!
You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo either. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. Thank you for these 3-hit self-care combo, Coach, and I'll get that done. Also, how you doing? Welcome in, my dude. I hope your Monday has been going pretty well, as well as everyone else. Oh, shit, indeed. Oh, well, thank you for following as well, Coach. Appreciate it. It was like, I don't remember putting down that soundboard. That makes sense. It was about as good as a Monday can, yeah. Blame the metric system, yeah. I thought that, you know, when you said that, I thought that's what the argument was going to be. It was just going to be like, yeah, no, apologies. They used the metric system in this map. She actually had a lot more coverage. I was going to be so utterly pissed.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. As far as Mondays go, they've been pretty good. Oh, that's nice. Oh.
That guy's good.
That guy is good.
Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
What? That coward!
So what have I missed?
We just called her out on her bullshit. She bullshitted us twice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Lois Faye, it seems he once again made a reckless accusation.
That reckless my ass. She still lied.
I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
Shut the fuck up. I'm like, I can't with this lady, man.
No, it wasn't your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was that the witness actually saw.
Hi, Twy.
Hi,
Indeed.
Twy. Be nice.
Oh.
I don't want to be nice. The fucking Melissa.
All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony? But it's so hard to go on. We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm with Coach.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, compulsive liar, fake ass, like, you know. I feel like there's probably one of those funny tweets. It's like, I'm a feminist, but fuck this bitch, or something like that. I feel like that could be a joke made. Okay, so
After he sat there in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he can make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
Yeah, no.
Witnessing such violence must have been difficult. Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up. If he accepts his testimony as is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
Oh well. Maybe I'll stop at my favorite cafe on the way home. They make a really great mocha latte.
Oh, that does sound good.
This trial isn't over yet.
Ha! That's what I like to hear. Alright, Miss Faye, your cross-examination, if you please.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack.
9 p.m. and latte. Tweet has been tweeted. Let's go. Did you actually just went and tweeted that? That's like
Yeah, it's there.
That's fantastic. I need the.
I'm liking it and I'm retweeting it.
Let's go. Oh my god, dude. You're welcome for that one. Carried her over to the car. I suppose the only way he can make sure he could just leave the body on top of the bridge.
Hold on, I got you, Kojin.
What's
No,
the
Coach is asking.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, no, that's not the reasoning. I was gonna be like, what should it be like? Yeah, no shit. You could just push him off the bridge. Oh no! If you want the body to stay hidden, yeah.
A killer not
Right
wanting.
there.
Yeah, there you go. That's the. Bada boom, baby. Here, you know what? I'll put that. Let me just put that for like 20 minutes. Oh fuck! I missed what the quote was.
However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
Well, what is it?
Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. It's called a fucking river! Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
Oh yes, I did. Sorry, I went a little too quick.
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at that same spot above the Eagle River, you could bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water.
Yeah.
Order! Eh? I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. But I must admit, it does seem odd that I not to have thrown the body down the river. Oh. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
How sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in this river herself. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
What are you talking about?
My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Then why is she here?
Quite true.
Get her the fuck out of here.
Miss Faye, it seems your assertion is without merit after all.
But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
I'm just gonna think ludicrous. Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
That's very consistent with what the witness has told us.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again.
Who is he talking about?
Alright, I'll do my best. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked up her in his arm. Oh wait, this is the same testimony.
Yeah. Killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. Okay, that would actually explain the fucking I didn't think about that. He dented the opening. Okay. Let's press that.
What did the man do then?
Well, naturally, he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I came to my senses. I said to myself, you have to call the police.
And so that's when you called the police?
You sure that you saw all of that with your own eyes?
Yes, I'm 100% certain.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. The killer broke into the trunk. Why does that not sound right? The facts show it as such, but... Well, let's see. Like, that would explain why that thing is dented like that, but... Okay, no, that didn't stop the music. You couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Let's see.
And you're absolutely certain that it was my client who was carrying the body?
Well, he was wearing a producer's uniform, but as for his face... So you're saying you didn't get a clear look at his face? Well, they were far away and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw. Excellent! You're a remarkably honest young woman!
Something about this testimony is bothering me. But what?
Hey, kitten. Have you ever put salt in your coffee?
No? Why would I?
Why not?
Huh?
It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? There's a reason why they say salted caramel works. Listen, my point is, if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence.
Oh, present something.
By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all.
What the fuck did you bring it up, dude?
Fuck, how do I know?
He quickly picked her up in his arms, then he carried her over to the car. Oh, fuck. No, I wanted to... I wanted to check the... Well, at least I know it's not that. Alright. Carried her over to the car. The killer broke into the... Yes. Because I gotta check pictures. That was the idea. She broke into the trunk of the stolen car. Okay. This camera is meaningless at this point. This could have broken into the trunk of the stolen car. Have you tried pressing this? Let me see. What did the man do then?
Well, naturally he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I came to my senses.
We did.
Ah, words.
Okay, good to say goodbye. Okay. You personally witnessed that?
Yes.
Did anything strange happen when he did that?
Oh, I don't know if you'd call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off. You mean this scarf?
Her words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hit the body. Quickly picked her up in his arms. Okay. Guess I can press this too.
Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down on the bridge?
Actually, maybe she did.
Of course she didn't fall down on the bridge. If she had fallen down, this photo wouldn't make any sense. If that was the case, her coat would have been all muddy.
If you don't mind, I was asking the witness.
No need to be so rude.
Well, young lady? Of course she didn't. Of course she didn't fall down. The man in the prison uniform grabbed her before she could. Ha! So one step too slow.
And then, what did the defendant do after that? Carried her over to the car. Maybe he broke it. Okay, no, we did that already. It could have just left the body on top of the bridge. Why do you say this still? Why are you saying this still?
Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there.
But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct?
There's also a small temple and a challenge dojo there. You know those monks? They just love cold, isolated places.
I think the witness is trying to say that the corpse could have been found at any time. Besides, The witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. Okay. Alright, this one's kind of got me stumped. Let me see if I'm missing something. Oh, you know what? I see it. If I remember right, her location was on the other side of that stump. Yeah. Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Done what?
Made
I was that stunned.
Yeah. You were like, what did I do? Oh, you made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
What, you were that stunned too, Judge? Alright.
Yes, I was stunned, eh? What are you gonna do about it, Yohoza?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes?
Yes, and?
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way.
Ah!
That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car.
Yeah!
I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
That's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine.
I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells us the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Ah!
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff, but still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
No! Order the court. What's the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you could appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
But she was repeatedly warned before stating her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
Oh. Mr. Judge? What is it? I think I must have remembered something's wrong.
Hey, wait a minute! You can't just say that!
Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect.
Yes, indeed. Quite true. You know what they say. To err is human, to forgive divine. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here, eh?
What? That's not fair!
Ha! Save the tears for later, kid.
Mr. Armando!
Don't look back until the trial's over. Now's the time for go forward.
But that wasn't fair.
Okay, kid. You need to relax. Then you need to remember. The other kid's testimony?
Okay.
So tell me, how did you know that? How did you know that he broke into the trunk? Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that, you're going to have a lot of very suspicious on this side of the you're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the court.
Very suspicious.
Well, witness? Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk. Because there are marks left on the trunk lid.
Oh, goddammit.
I'm certain there were scratch marks when he broke into it. What? Let me see that photo.
Damn it, that was our weapon.
It's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. It's obvious that the trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied?
No.
The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here.
Also, hey, there's some crackling going on, eh?
Oh my god. Okay.
What she just said, is there a contradiction in there somewhere?
It doesn't work.
Melissa Foster, it looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
What?
You said you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally! I finally got her!
I'm getting pretty tired waiting over here.
Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason this witness has seen the scratches was...
Oh, these are a lot of fucking, like, good... Oh, okay, I guess we're going with middle.
There's only one way that the witness had a chance to see those scratches.
Yes? What is it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. I can never. It was the man in the frizzy car. He's the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition.
Oh, I see.
I see. More like you got fucking caught.
Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it could have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk.
Preposterous! To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could have only been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that at the time, she was taking photographs. Oh, this is where we get it. This is where we get it.
Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is that the shutter for this may have not been pushed by Miss Foster herself. Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? A timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Why, it's almost as if she brought this camera just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed?
Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes. She was somewhere else. Exactly. She was not in the field.
Oh, fuck.
Would the defense please explain further? Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question, we'll also make clear Miss Foster's true identity. Well then, please answer this question. Where was Mr. Foster when the incident occurred on bridge occurred?
They're probably gonna have to be in this section.
Naturally, the witness was standing right here.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
It didn't cut, so... Before pointing out where the witness was standing, Miss Faye should do something herself. She should figure out where she stands, if you catch my drift.
Oh, don't worry. The drift was certainly caught.
Yes, failure is an excellent opportunity for fake growth. Now try better next time.
Yes, thank you.
Where else would she be then? Maybe on top of the ravine here? No, not there. She had to be somewhere. Okay, I'm going to assume where I pointed originally was the...
Naturally, the witness is right here, I think.
In the spot where the defendant's car was?
Yes, she had to put the body in the trunk before the defendant returned.
Oh, yeah, okay. You don't mind if I ask one teeny-weeny question, do you, Miss Faye?
Uh-oh. He's got that condescending tone in his voice.
If she put the body in the trunk at that time, as you suggest, that must mean that Valerie Hawthorne was already dead at that point, correct?
Indeed.
Please take a look at the top of Dusky Bridge. It certainly looks to me like the victim is still alive. Am I mistaken?
Uh,
But she's kind of stiff, though. If Valerie Hawthorne was already dead, then who is this? The mountain is famous for spirits, so maybe you think it was the ghost of the victim?
well, it could have been a spirit, right?
What?
Miss Faye, don't waste the court's time with this kind of foolishness.
Anyway,
Even you are a fan of family spirit memes or not.
Anyway, I still maintain the witness was in a different place at the time.
Are you certain?
Yes, I am certain. More or less.
Oh, come on now, Miss Faye. Hold on. Please answer this question. Oh, we're back here again.
What? What the fuck do you mean? Okay, okay. If that's the case, then... Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's where the big victim, Miss Halder, was standing. Order! Miss Faye, what's on Earth?
Your Honor, if I may. After partying with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could have only have been before the defendant met with the victim.
How asinine. Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster.
Me?
Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get them convicted.
But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You were just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like. Time.
I guess I must have missed something because I forgot what exactly am I trying to.
Wait a minute, kid.
Mr. Armando?
First of all, relax. Second of all, think the whole thing over again.
He's right, Mia. You need to calm down and think it over. Oh, god damn it.
Okay, no, I can't afford any more loss.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. She had the note written down and everything. I should have realized. Oh, thank you for the tip, Rosie. Also, welcome in.
Hello.
Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf.
Ah!
It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster?
No! Thud. Where's Miss Foster?
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as a victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit.
Ha! Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are both away in their respective lobbies.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood.
Very well, this court is in recess. End of part 1. A.
In the part 1. Okay, that was pretty quick. Let's see, we're about 2 hours in? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is definitely... We'll be done in another 2 hours at this rate.